Hello. Yeah, that seems about right, are you? Hi. It's been way too long since I played Final Fantasy XIV, and I realized I forgot how any of this worked, so I better play some Final Fantasy XIV before I forget what the hell everything is. I actually don't even remember where we left off. So, got my notes, a blank-ass page, and we're just gonna load straight in. And we'll take a second to try to remember what I was actually doing. If I open up my notes, let's see. If I remember correctly, the last thing I was dealing with was... What the hell was I doing, actually? That's a great question. We just dealt with Ifrit, if I remember. Yeah, we just dealt with Ifrit, one of the primals. So we have two of the primal crystals. One for the Guardian Tree fight, we think maybe. I actually think I'm probably wrong in this. And one from Ifrit. So now, I just need to figure out where I'm going next. That sounds like a plan to me. Where am I and what am I doing right now? In the making. Speak with the Woodwill. Speak with the Woodwill Expeditionary and Isom. Oh yeah, no, that's my temper thing. Yeah, we were on this next quest. Ophelia is wearing a wise smile. Might have something to do with your newfound fame. I guess we're just continuing with the main quest and they're going to congratulate us on how cool we are. Sounds like a plan to me. God, now everyone can see how bad I am at voice acting. Until not so very long ago, you were but one of many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eorzea. Oh great, now you're gonna nervous the every single fucking time I stumble on a fucking sentence I always go, until not very long ago, so that's gonna be fun to see in the replay. Alright. But for your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of envoy. Thereafter, you travel the realm, aiding those in need without thought of a reward. I still like money, but okay. Confirming to Ida and Popular World that the Scions would benefit from your aid. And no sooner have you joined us than you personally bested the primal Ifrit. You have achieved a great deal in a short time, and won fame in so doing. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. We have guests, Dekka, or rather, you have guests. Oh, it's all three of the different What are these people? Lady Minfilia, radiance as always. I'm given to understand that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have but recently welcomed a new hero in their midst. What are these symbols on their hats? I'm here, but now on behalf of the Maelstrom, Grand Company of Limsa Lominsa, to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. Oh, okay. Hang on a second. So we have the Storm Officer. I should probably be making some note of who these guys are. Yeah, that's me. Hi, buddy. Say toucans. As you can see, Dekka, your recent exploits have garnered you the attentions of the Grand Companies of Eorzea. Each organization will have Ifrit's bane for its own. To the end, all three have sent officers to court you. They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit. That they have is evidence of their high regard for you. I found myself wondering how word of Dekka's deeds spread so quickly. That the immortal flames should know of his triumph is to be expected. But what of the other Grand Companies? Hang on, I'm sorry, Grand Companies? I assume there's one per big city? Eep! Dotto, you little shit. Oh no, I like that dance. I want to see that loop forever. Your reputation precedes you, Mr. Salvo. 'Tis no ordinary man who can face a primal and emerge the victor. Okay, Serpent. Officer. This guy must... Huh. Do I really want to draw this? Probably not, but I'm just going to draw some snakes. No, that's completely pointless. I can't draw. And imagine our pride when we learned that you began your journey as an adventurer in our own Gridania. Knowing that fuck, hang on. I cannot write and read at the same time. Know that the people hold you in high esteem and that you will always be welcome among us. Sus. The Order of the Twin Adder has need of valiant men such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure that peace ever reigns over the Trollswood. Hang on, wait a second. The Order of the Twin Adder sounds familiar. What are those guys? They already said I recognize the desert town one. What a pleasure it is to finally meet you, Mr. Salvo. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. A man of your talent belongs with us, the Immortal Flames. Join your strength to ours, friend, and let's secure a prosperous future for Uldar. Okay, Immortal Flames. But then, okay, Immortal Flames I know a lot. Order of the Twin Adder is familiar. I don't know what the Storm Officer is. Because I haven't spent any time with him, so I'm a little bit... Yeah, that one. The Admiral was not exaggerating when you said you have the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend. It is only natural that we should want you to join the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together let us see the grand vessel of Limsa to the shores of glory. Yeah. Good face, Big. They all just... Lady Minfilia. Very well. Though I'm quite sure you need no reminding, mayhap a brief summary of the situation will help you clarify your thoughts on the matter. As you know, the Grand Companies are an all-encompassing organizations empowered to call upon the martial, economic, and technological resources of their respective city-states in times of strife. There are presently 3 such organizations in Eorzea: the Maelstrom of Limsa, the Order of the Twin Adder in Gridania, and the Immortal Flames of Uldar. Serving a Grand Company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You'll be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing its cause. In return for your faithful service, you'll be furnished with various awards, some of which may well prove useful to you in your other endeavors. If you are agonizing over which of the Grand Companies best deserves your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day need not be permanent. Should you wish to shift your allegiance at a later date, you are entitled to do so. And yet, I can see that it is no small choice you face. A thought occurs to me. You will, of course, recall that the 3 sea-states are planning to hold remembrance services. Well, as part of the proceedings, I am given to understand that the leader of each Grand Company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What say you, my dear officers? Fuck yeah! A fine suggestion! This game's rated PG, T for teen, I assume, right? Let them say fuck. This game is rated PG-13. In this whole MMO, they are allowed to say fuck once. You are as wise as you are beautiful, my lady. Are the Immortal Flames always such flirts? Very well, let Dekka hear our leader speak, then return here with his decision. So are y'all gonna pay for my airfare? Y'all? Those airships are really expensive. Y'all? Guys, what the fuck? Where are they going? Oh, I know full well that the Avengers are by their nature a liberty-loving breed, and not best suited to the discipline of military service, but I strongly urge you to join a Grand Company nonetheless. While the promise of rewards is enticing in itself, it's not the only benefit. You are possessed of great power, Dekka, and with it comes great responsibility. Yet know that great power is wont to attract attention. Not all of it is friendly. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must needs be on the lookout for them. Yet, however vigilant you are but one man. In the midst of a Grand Company, however, you'll be one man amongst many, a friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. If you are agonizing over which the Grand Company to join, be at ease. Just join the Maelstrom. Well, when you put it like that. Of course, joining one organization need not mean leaving another. I hope that we can continue to rely upon your aid. The 12 know that we will have need of it in the coming. This is why I should have stopped playing Final Fantasy XIV. I can't speak anymore. The Grand Company seek to protect their own nations. We, Scions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole. Similar, yet not quite the same. Now then, I expect that you will be afield more often in the future. As such, I would have you carry this link pearl with you at all times. It will allow us to stay in touch, regardless of location. Mom gave me a cell phone. Eorzea is changing, Deca, and you have the power to help shape it anew. None can say what the morrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Now it is time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Tadaro. She will appraise you as to where and when the remembrance services are due to take place. Yeah, alright, cool. I just noticed that my lighting is fucked. Hang on. No, that's way worse, isn't it? That's pretty bad. Oh, I know why it's worse. How's that? Yeah, I could deal with that. Alright, cool. Let's get going then. We got a lot of shit to get through. So what, I'm just gonna walk around to all the different places, I guess, and talk to them? I could have sworn I heard about the Order of the Twin Adder before, though. That's gonna bug me. Let me check my notes real quick. I'm not even gonna pull it up, I just want to look. Order of the Twin Adder. I should have written it somewhere around here. No, I guess I didn't. Funny. Alright. Where am I going? Oh yeah, I need to talk to Tadaro. Tadaru, whatever. Hi. Sorry about all the attention you're getting, Deca. I might have sung your praises a little too loudly, and often, to a few too many people. Next time I'll be sure to hold my tongue. Literally, if necessary. Anyway, I expect you want to know where and when the remembrance services are taking place. If all goes to plan, Gridania's Grand Company, the Order of the Twin Adder, will hold the first of the 3 services, and Elder Seatsier Kanisena will deliver her address at Miketo's Amphitheater. I should probably mention at this point that due to the organizational challenges involved in assembling all the involved parties, it's possible the order of the services might change. Still, there's not much we can do about that, so make Gridania your first port of call. Next, you'll go to Ul'dah, where Flame General Rabon Alduin will be addressing the masses at the Royal Promenade. Oh, and it's rumored there's to be a special guest. How exciting! And last but not least, you must make your way to the stateroom in Lim Solominsa, where Maelstrom Chief Admiral Merlvib Bluefishwin. Wow, I was closer than I thought I was going to be. Merlvib Blowfishwin. Merlvib Blow... Where the Chief Admiral... Fuck. Where the Chief Admiral will be giving her address. The room is accessible via the Admiral's lift. Identify yourself to the sentry, Xanthiel, and he will meet you. Got all that? Well, off you go. I hope you find the remembrance services suitably educational. I suggest visiting the city-states in my prescribed order, though with your record of impeccable timing and luck, the schedule may well change in favor of your preferred travel plans. Farewell. What a cute way to be like, yeah, we don't give a shit. Go to whatever order you want. That is very cute. But I can go home for free. So I might as well just do Gridania first. I should... Why can't I get... There we go. Okay. I should... What the fuck is happening here? Okay, people are just throwing up a bunch of crystal shit. What I should make sure that I do is I need to write down real quick so where would I want to write this down? I'm just going to make a note. FC Free Company. I'm not actually really sure what these free companies do. Oh, grand companies. Sorry. So they're GC. GC. Grand Company. They're basically like the local army. Okay, so in Limsa, the GC, that was an awful G, GC is the Maelstrom. In Ulda, the GC is the Immortal Flames. I think that my pen is bigger than it normally is. And in the Black Shroud, or Gridania, I don't have room to write anything. I'm not erasing the name of the door card. GC is... God, why is this so long? The Order of the Twin Adder. Okay, I feel like that's basically got it, right? Like, free companies are the player-made ones. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so this is kind of like clans. This is introducing you players to the concept of clans. Okay, that's neat. Alright, let's get up to the amphitheater then. There we go. God, this feels full compared to normal, doesn't it? There's... Jesus Christ, were there always so many players here? Am I about to get a copyright strike? What the fuck? What is... Why... When did... Where's the quest person? Help? Hang on, I have to back up. Okay, apparently the quest starts with... Oh, destination. Okay. They do holo stuff and you can get special glamour and stuff. Okay, maybe I'll take a peek at it then. Fucking, can I? Thank you. Is that cat girl? Get along and play. Oh no! 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 I know that fucker. No. Please do so. Can I? Oh no. I'm scared. Greetings, friend, and a happy hatching tide to you. Oh, this fan art of you, isn't there? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Gili Alepo, and I facilitate the annual Hatching Tide festivities. You're an adventurer, are you not? May I ask for your name? Sup. Dekka, 'tis a pleasure to meet your acquaintance. In case you aren't aware, Hatching Tide festivities were conceived a number of years ago, after I was first visited by the 12 Archons in a stirring and prophetic dream. And I confess, I've been dreaming ever since. Oh, I am most eager to share my latest dream with you. It was highly peculiar, to say the least. You see, I beheld visions of the chilling creature of legend, the Tonberry. If past experiences taught me anything, it is that painstakingly recreating my dreams is sure to bring about good fortune. However, as Tonberries are naught but figments of old fables, I began to doubt whether I could do justice to the ghastly appearance. But all that changed when this gentleman generously offered his assistance. Greetings, fine sir. My name is Hamlin, and I am what you might call a supreme connoisseur and passionate aficionado of all things Tonberry. As you may or may not be aware, Tonberries have heads as round and adorable as any egg, which is why I believe they are the perfect addition to the Hatching Tide festivities. So I donned the superior mantle of Tonberry and presented myself to Miss Gili here. What luck, wouldn't you agree? Hamlin was kind enough to furnish our other volunteers with Tonberry guises, and we're all hard at work preparing for the upcoming fun. And a lot of eggy, stabby fun it shall be. Exactly. That's the spirit of Hatching Tide. Perhaps without the stabby part. Considering my dream, I think that these festivities present a unique opportunity to share the Tonberry's charm with the world. There's but one problem. A group of sylphs have been making mischief throughout town, playing pranks, sabotaging the decorations. Luckily, it seems a mere glance at the Tonberry form is enough to send these leafy brigands fleeing in terror. Is it not remarkable how such an adorable visage can strike such fear in the hearts of some? Does not the contradiction of the Tonberry's nature invigorate your very soul? Our other volunteers are using the Tonberry guises to shoo away the sylphs as best they can, but we still find ourselves short-handed. Would you be willing to assist us, Dekka, just until the mischief is mitigated? My sincerest thanks. Hamlin has prepared a plethora of guises for us, so I'm sure he will have one that fits you for you. Toucans, I'm sure you can get a Tonberry head. Okay. Hey, buddy. Fucking. Yep, people are running out of Tonberry outfits. Now then, let us commence with this most sacred of ceremonies. Come close, him. Just wear the Tonberry guys. Okay. Hold still, I must make some adjustments. Am I not good? Shoo away self-disguised as a Tonberry. Oh, okay. I just need to run around and shoo away some dudes. Hello. Hi, Tasha. I'm doing this now, I guess. Are you the one? Well, if these ones can't have fun with tusked ones, walking ones won't have any fun. What? But how about some Iggy stabby fun? Yeah, monstrous one. This is why these ones need tusked ones. Alright. This is gonna end with a real tomboy somewhere, isn't it? I see a will. You do! This is me. I know. I'm very cute. What am I doing? Excited amphibian lover. Hide well, warty one. Then spring out and make the walking one screech and jump. This one can't wait. Did you just call me a warty one? Aye. Scary one is here, flee. I'll have you know that my skin is doing great. How's Deca doing? I can't tell if Deca's having the time of his life or if he's really annoyed that he has to do this. But either way, he feels the maximum possible emotion. But if these ones are naughty, Elder One will become scolding one. No one will know it was these ones. Besides, this isn't that naughty. I think I'll be the judge of that. There's a tiny one! This one didn't mean any harm. Eeks think he won't get away. Look at that! Look at how small they are. Oh! I thought that... You. Hi, Bryce. I think. Maybe. I can't remember. Yep, there we go. OMG, how do you play this game? Half the screen is UI. Poorly. I'm okay, I'll admit, this is cute, but I'm starting to get to the story, though I admit I just hit a hiccup where I have to run around and talk to a bunch of people I don't really care about right now. But it's cool to see it's so full. This is the most full I've ever seen the city. And I guess it makes sense with the event going on. I trust you returned from a job well done. I'm sure Miss Julie would like to hear the particulars. You may relay your report after I relieve you of that outfit. I have some regrets. I'm just saying, this is gonna come up in confession. I dropped my pen. Let's see. I assume this is a seasonal event. Alright. Sup? I scared away some pixies or whatever. I'm glad to hear those sylphs flooded back home. Thank you for all your help, Deca. I'm not doing the voice anymore. Yes, you performed most admirably. Not only in deed, but in dress. Upon beholding a Tonberry performing such selfless acts of valor, the citizens of Gridania are sure to have warmed to our adorable paragon's appointed justice. All according to plan. Translator's note, plan means Keikaku. All other volunteers are currently making the rounds and checking the rest of the decorations for any residual surprises. But I dare say we should be able to officially begin the celebration soon. Hi Ed, thank you for gifting us up to 2 cans. You've gifted more subs than I think I've had, like, total besides you, so I really appreciate it. 44? Jesus. All that's left is to wait for our Archon eggs to arrive from Ul'dah. I hope you enjoy the festivities. Something tells me that this shall be a hatching tide to remember. Indeed. We have a problem. No, nada. Whatever is the matter? It's the eggs, Jilly. The Archon eggs. Sylphs swarmed the shipment as it entered the central shroud and zapped the delivery marmot into a frenzy. The caravan has been brought to a complete standstill. Not my fucking problem. If only you had seen it. The chaos, the carnage, the eggs! A beautiful Archon eggs scattered across the ground, sylphs pilfering them like spiggins, and that smoking marmot rampaging like an old goat possessed. 'Twas sheer mayhem, Jilly. Meanwhile, over on Midgard Summer, this event was accompanied by a la bland playing Persona music. Yeah. The sylphs presented no demands, offered no reason behind the rampant pillaging, but they did keep squeaking about tusked ones and no fair, and why should walking ones have all the fun? What do you suppose they meant? I heard the sylphs once held an annual spring festival, but there was an incident involving one of their fighting boars. I believe that was the end of such festivities. I understand how it must pain them to see us cheerfully prepare for hatching tide, but those ill-gotten eggs won't ease their suffering. We must find a way to recover them. If I may be so bold... that wasn't a good start. I believe I have the perfect solution to your conundrum. Dekka's assistance will be crucial, however. You will lend us your aid, yes? But, hey, big bro. How long is this gonna take? Minutes at most. Okay. You wish to lend your strength to my brilliant plan, do you? I'm not gonna do those anymore. Very well. Our divine mission is as follows. We must adorn ourselves in the guise of the Tonberry and scare away the sylphs from the fallen eggs. It may seem like a rather familiar tactic, but tarot cuts as sharply as a knife in the right hands, as does the power of the Tonberry. We shall remind those sylphs what adorable horror lurks in the shadow. It is time to take the Tonberry's naturally winsome and captivating visage and transform it into a mask of pure evil. Observe! Wah! Why did Dekka get scared? I suppose that makes sense. But what of the delivery mermaid? In its panic state, it may easily mistake us for not but common egg thieves. Perhaps not so common considering the guises. That's where Dekka's participation is crucial. Even an overexcited automaton is no match for an adventurer versed in the art of warfare. 100 bits! Hype train? I didn't know I had those enabled, but I thank y'all. This is probably my first hype train, so that's very... Maybe I got one in a raid once before. I don't know. But still, it's cool. Hey, 69%. Of course, I shan't be so cool as to send you into battle as defenseless as a swallowed tombe. You may rely upon me to perform the necessary enhancements upon your guise that shall grant any stabby sweetheart the ability to withstand even the harshest of electrified zaps. In theory, anyway. In the midst of adversity lies opportunity, as they say. Or rather, in the midst of scattered Archon eggs stands the noble Tonberry, that all might witness its triumphant glory. Wow, you seem really evil. Very well. Let us proceed with Hamlin's plan and see that our eggs are recovered safely. Wow, my guy does not know how to smile. He did the full-on white person smile, just the whole... excellent. I shall commence the enhancement of this guise at once and have it ready for deployment in 2 flicks of a Tonberry's blade. Dekka, let us meet where the bells of destiny toll. To arms! No! Smug is different. Smug is very different. Do not lay that evil upon Smug. Where the fuck am I going? Complete the face, don't be selfish in the central shroud. Oh wait, I guess I can just teleport to the south gate. 2 arms? Gee, Deca. Why does your grand company let you have 2 arms? That wasn't even close to funny, was it? Wait, wasn't it in the central shop? I'm pretty sure it was. Oh wow, it's down there. Where did you get a fucking... Wait, isn't that the car from Final Fantasy XIV? Alright. Goodbye. If you run me over, I'll ban you. Batmobile, what the fuck? I'm 80% sure that's the car from Final Fantasy XIV. 15. 15, yeah. I'm so confident, I'm not even gonna Google it in case I'm wrong. I feel like I'm being stalked. In Final Fantasy? Yeah, do you know Final Fantasy 15? The one where they drive around in a car in the overworld? Like as a real thing? Yep, okay, now that one... That one I don't have a lore explanation for. That one I got nothing. That's just the Batmobile bike thing. You room, tiny bike. Bat bike. Man, you are so gonna get your license revoked. They know what they're doing. I feel like I'm being taunted. I am simply trying to collect some delicious eggs. Do we eat the eggs? I don't know. I think that one guy from Game Grumps did that. Deca gonna have thunder thighs from all this cross-continental running. Gonna go full JoJo pose on them, I guess. Wait, don't I have to do this still? Okay, I'm gonna have to remember to do this before I leave this area. Also, everyone is here. Where do I need to go? The fact that everyone's standing here is making me concerned. Are they just waiting for it to start? And now you wait a couple minutes. So... Oh wait, I'm talking in robot hell. Hang on. So... Anyone got any fun stories? Man, I feel like something's gonna spawn and this is going to instantly die. You promise it's gonna... Is that a corgi? I should really... There's a lot of names here. We got... Dami, please. We got a Targaryen. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that's funny. Paulette? Now, is that an actual name or are they a dog person? Nope, they're wearing... Okay, I'll admit for a fraction of a second I thought they were wearing like a beer chug hat. No one has any funny stories. Oh, sorry. I accidentally, Ignore me, I accidentally took the instant chat. Whoopsie daisy. Turning off names would make Bryce's prank a lot funnier. Hang on, wait. Hang on, wait. I got something really funny to say. Alright, on 3. Everyone fire at the snowman. Get his ass. I'm not counting down. I found... Oh, wait! Shit. Thank you, Bryce. I got a fun story. I found mold in baby's bath toys, so I borrowed them to disinfect them. Now the rubber went from firm to very pliable, and I'm afraid I broke them somehow. Well, it's important to have, you know, them slightly soft than to have mold in them, I suppose. I would buy it to some soft rubber, to be honest. That sounds very pleasant. This is a lot of dogs. I feel very underdogged right now. Anyone know that one photo of the one girl on the couch surrounded by a bunch of dudes? Don't worry about it. Hi, Saren! Yeah, we're just standing here. We're having a great time. I think so. Saren, I am so excited to see the thing you're doing tomorrow. Fucking official Rain World print on stream to celebrate everything. I'm excited. Really need to pick up Rain World at some point. Fuck it, I'm just gonna point at the snowman. Oh, fuck! So do we kill it? Do we kill it? Wait, shit, join fate. What the fuck am I doing? Bison. Okay. Shit. Shit. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? You! Scare you! Fuck. Where the fuck is the still? Did I scare one yet? Yet. I did it, I think. What the fuck is going on? I got an egg. You could never say I didn't get an egg. Eggs recover 0. Wait, what am I supposed to be doing? I need to get eggs. Oh, I need to bring them back? Okay. Have you treated the eggs? Here's some eggs. Phenomenal. Blah, 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 blah. Am I good? Am I done? I think I've done it. Ow. Okay. Which was but a scratch. I'm so sorry. I'm distracted trying to figure out everything that's going on. I definitely have a bunch of eggs. So that's good. Okay. Technically, I did it. Okay, now I need to go down this way anyway, actually. Cool. What the fuck is happening? Get eggs, turn eggs into the bad guy on the map. Turn in as many as you can. Yeah, well, you know what? I figured it out eventually. Anyway, hi. So that happened. That was fun. That was neat. I always love, I'm excited when I get up to the point when I can do like, I don't know if I'll ever do rage just because it requires too many people, but I always get excited about, coordination in big groups. Part of the reason why, stuff like this interests me. It's part of the reason why I even jumped into Destiny 2 in the first place, was because all I wanted to do was play the raids. Even though those are like 6 people, it's still a lot of fun. You were doing it at the same time on your world. Well, I hope you succeeded. I'm happy that I didn't have to wait around for another 10 minutes for the next one to hit. But yeah, that was fun. Neat. I'll kill you. Alright, and I can finally knock out this quest that I've had this whole time. I'm pretty sure this is just some way to bullshit. I'm done now, right? Speak with the woodwhaler. What? Okay, I'm not paying attention to what this is at all. Alright, calm down there, Lance Armstrong. It's alright, I understood what you meant. You might say that you had a little bit of a dopey moment there. I can't do that. I'm sorry, I can't do this in my face in real life. That was a once-in-a-lifetime event. I just happened to try it, and I got the exact right face the first time, and I'll never do it again. You know? That's why you need to... You don't even have to... I'm very happy that follower emotes are universal now, so I can have that open. It's a very good, important emote. Alright, let me actually sit properly, so I'm not just leaning forward like an idiot. How are y'all doing? I'm doing great. I have a big-ass Totoro now. That's a thing. You look so sad. There's no reason for me to bring it up. I just think it's neat. Well-made adventure. The site of interest is the Galmorian ruins. A few days past we've received a report. My men will first examine it. This is just some sort of thing, right? I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna take the gill. As far as I'm aware, this is just some sort of, yeah, this is some sort of rage. You can now access the Palace of Dead. You may solo... yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah! Huge Totoro!
Because my coworker needed to get rid of them, and they were like, "Hey, does anyone want to buy this?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm stupid. My boy, look at him. He's pretty comfy. The only problem is that I really want to stuff him in like that corner, but that's where my only lamp is.
So I need to figure out what to actually do with him. I'll have to move the light or whatever. Anyway. Thank you for subscribing. Alright. I definitely heard something tear too when I picked him up, so whoopsie daisy. But it's probably fine. Don't mind me, Bryce. Goodbye. Or is Will really small? I'm at least a little tall. I have some height on me. You don't know. Maybe I just live in a really tiny room, though. Maybe I'm actually like 2 feet tall. You'll never know. Well, I guess you could ask Nicole. Nicole has met me in real life. But you don't know. Maybe Nicole is like 1'6". It's all possible. And here comes our hero now. Hamlin has just been regaling us with a tale of your valor, Decca. We can't thank you enough for recovering those Archon eggs, truly from the bottom of our hearts and purses. Thank you. My single regret is that no rapturous bystanders were present in those solitary woods to witness such valorous displays. Ah yes, I really wish someone was there to witness me running around screaming, "What the fuck is going on?" I hope that the children in the apartment next to me are asleep. Alas, the Tonberry's majesty will once again pass unacknowledged. Yet such is often the way with true goodness. The hero that works in secrecy for the betterment of all, my friends, their name is Tonberry. Profound, I'm sure. I must say, Hamlin, your unflagging devotion to all things Tonberry is both remarkable and admirable. Pardon me. We were in those solitary woods, and we saw what you did for, what the Tonberries did for us. I was heartbroken when the sylph snatched away the Archon egg that my friend had given me. But thanks to me, it was recovered safely. You Tonberries have my eternal thanks. I only wish you didn't have to scare the sylphs so badly. Those poor things. Is there no other way to deter their mischief? My Tonberry senses are tingling. Indeed. Consider this. If we decorate our eggs with a Tonberry theme, the sylphs wouldn't dare snatch or sabotage them. A dark green coat on a large egg with 2 golden circles for eyes? Not bad at all. Perhaps even cute. Jilly, perhaps this is what you dream foretold. Not just Tonberry guises, but Tonberry eggs and decorations as well. We all know that they stab people, right? In which case, we should send word to Old Dog Goldsmiths that we'd like another batch of Archon eggs and some striking shades of Tonberry. Hell yeah. Decca's so tired of everyone's shit. He just like... You better give me my fucking gold. Of course, all our eggs are packaged during transit, meaning the sylphs will likely continue their mischief outside the city. I'm tempted to send a Tonberry guard with the caravan, but the road from Oldar is far too long to attempt in such a guise. We shall continue to consider possible alternatives, but in the meantime, should you happen to come across another waylaid shipment, I hope I can count on your assistance. As a Tonberry, of course. You got it, buddy. Well, seeing as our Archon eggs have finally arrived, I dare say it's time to officially get cracking. Let the hatching tide festivities begin. There you go. An illustrated manual of used to learn the fighting emote. So I can learn fight now, just like Tasha wanted to. I've unlocked a minigame too. Neat. I forgot there's music. Okay, let me open up my inventory. Yeah! Oh my god, the eyes glow? Wait a second, the eyes glow? Why is this an Easter emote? What the fuck? It's fine. Alright.
I lost my son to the calamity. The 3 Seedseers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot this girl is voice acting. Not very good from what I remember voice acting.
Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood.
But better than my voice acting.
Fearful of the green wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand, the Hyur and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seed Seal. The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Elysian. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
In accordance
I
with the
love it when
will of
flags
the
have good meaning.
elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat. "5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity."
Didn't they lose that battle until the calamity hit? How did the Empire not conquer the area? Were they just hit by the calamity even harder? Everyone lost.
The
Fair enough.
scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed. Each waking hour, a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds.
Trying to sell NFTs on TikTok.
To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Have a good night, Lime. I'll try not to start screaming fuck in the middle of you trying to sleep.
Time was a man could walk
pox
the
on that
high
bloody
roads without
Ixal.
fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
Ooh, what the fuck? Girl, not the time or play. This girl uses Reddit. I just told Lime that I wouldn't yell fuck. I'm sorry.
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard.
Oh shit.
And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity. We must think of the children!
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the
All
forest.
the elementals!
God, whenever someone's like, think of the children, I just have a gut, angry reaction. Who are those two kids anyway? Anyway, who wants to get some eggs? Don't ask me what that motion was. I don't know.
If you'll permit me, Alfie, no.
Okay. Good to meet you, Alpharad.
And my sister, Alize, at your service. I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler. You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
Oh, shit. There's no way I can come close to... Honestly, I like that voice. That's a neat voice. The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have to contend with two beast tribes. The Ixal are unquestionably the more troublesome, being a natural, warlike disposition, and want to summon their bloodthirsty primal, Garuda. I'm pretty sure I have that written down, but just in case, I want it written down. The Sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have long been on friendly terms with the Gridanians, until recently at least. Alas, they have grown aloof, a change observed at roughly the same time they summoned the primal Rama. Okay. The Gridanians have no love for war, and they consider open conflict a last resort. Though they clash with the Ixal ever more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they are as yet bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders how long it will be before it is broken. The Troll's Wood was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood, and thereby... This always happens whenever I narrate this game for too long. I promise this is very interesting to me. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood, and thereby the power of the elementals, will put an end to their woes. Yet, how long will that take? Centuries, I'd wager. Meanwhile, the Ixal will continue their incursions, spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to an all-out war. And when it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all the help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them, then? What are your boots? What are those? Well, perhaps we will find out if the Elder Seedseal's words fell on fertile ground. I think the character design is neat. Damn it, Bryce! You can't set everything on fire. This is important. Okay, let me take a look at my notes real quick. How much of this do I have written down? Alright, this is gonna take a little bit of note taking real quick. So we have the Ixal. So I guess I should write down so I can get the primal is. Wait, was I writing this in the top left? I just remembered. Okay, I'm gonna write this down in a different spot. Move my book real fast so I can actually write properly. Okay. So Amolja have Ifrit. The Ixal have Garuda. And then they are the Sylphs. They have primal Rama. Go fast for my sake. G for Gudania. A G for Gudania. These are Limsa, Lominsa, and they were Ulda. Okay, and then we have Alfinod and Alinsney. How do we pronounce those? But I have no idea who they are or what they want yet, so I'm not gonna write them down yet. We're reading a book. Ah, shit! Is that the newest chapter of One Punch Man? No, that's Full Metal Alchemist. I'm sorry. All right, we got a lot of places to go. Next up, I'm gonna do Ulda. Oh hey, Ulda is the next one I'm supposed to do anyway. Isn't that unfortunate? I'll be honest, when I entered that amphitheater, I kind of assumed that it was just some weird, God damn it, I always think I can jump over that. I kind of assumed that that music was like some random bard band playing. I just assumed. Wait, how do bands work in a game with lag? Like, won't all their playing be like off by like 1/10 of a second? How can people play music together in sync? Hold on. Gudania, the land of... I thought I could jump over that. Well, it features the land of sorcery and everything, you know? So they got a lot of invisible walls up all over the place. This makes complete sense, and you should not question it at all. Don't worry about it. Alright. Now I get to talk to the big old general guy at Ulda. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip that. Where the fuck am I going? Over here, I assume, is the way out? Yeah. Okay, I don't know what that is. I'm just gonna assume that one of these will take me to the place I want to go. Oh yeah, I think I went to the wrong place. The good news, I, believe it or not, have a great power that isn't available in Gridania. I can jump off a cliff. Ow. Never mind, I was supposed to be upstairs. Whoops! Maybe my mistake. Maybe my mistake. I jumped off a cliff for nothing. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Oh, wow. This is going to be a pretty... How is this going to work? I always thought the amphitheater was small, but this is tiny. Hi, Bryce. Give me a second. I got to watch a cutscene. I assume this is going to be voice acted.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanima herself!
And Roban as well.
I like that they all have their own unique salutes.
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore.
Okay? That's me!
Hurrah! Rauban! Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold, where by the grace and glory of Nalthal have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'dah!
Oh, great! Next cutscene, I get to
There,
learn how to pronounce
at the
Limsa
Flame
or
General's
Limsa.
back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
That's a lot more complicated than the Gridania standard, where they were just kind of snakes for the fun of it, and it was kind of like the Hippocratic staff thing that medical stuff has. I like this because everything in it has a symbol. It's not just snakes for no reason. I'm not gonna write this down. Actually, I don't care.
Great
It's neat,
and
though.
many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests.
Surely that iconography would never come up again. No, I doubt it. Why would that
If
be
the fates
important?
were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous?
Where'd all the good people go?
I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth.
Garleans.
We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Ul'dah stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you, line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Ul'dah, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Ul'dah. As Ul'dah prospers, so shall her people.
Ya for Ul'dah!
Together we are one.
I don't know why that reading of Together We Are One is so funny to me. It was just so bland.
Raubon? People of Ul'dah, I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you.
I have to write something down. Hang on. Okay, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Much has been made of the wealth of Ul'dah. Yet those who measure that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Ul'dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Ul'dah, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the inferno, for we are by fire reborn!
I'm sorry, you can't make me take the Sultana seriously when she's perched on his shoulder
Forsooth!
like a
Time is now!
Fancy meeting you again.
like a corgi or something. The Uldans have a long history of conflict with the Amalj. They just pronounced that in the cutscene, I forget how they pronounce it. The Amalja, the beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. Judging by your look of distaste, I take it you have encountered them. Boy, have I! The Uldans do not shy away from confrontation. It ought threatens their precious prosperity. They will seek to crush it. So they have dealt with Ifrit thus far, smothering his flames each time he is stroked to life. Yet he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these 5 years, the Guardians have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Ul'dah has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless, and even assuming that they have the coin, resources will ever be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Amalja are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do so, the Uldans send their forces to smite the primal, and though they invariably succeed, each victory is bought with blood. It is a war of attrition that they cannot well sustain. Small wonder, then, that the Immortal Flames are eager to recruit more members. At such a desperate hour, an adventure of your experience would be a most welcome addition to their ranks. There she goes. Let them purge. Good for her. Let her sit. Man, why do I feel like the bargain bit? Like, I'm just saying, name brand, story brand. That's it. We're moving on. We gotta get back up to the ship. Where the fuck is the entrance to the ship? It's up here. If I remember correctly, it's to the left here. I think this is it. I'm a level with you, Will. This is my sports team. You're hard on Ul'dah. I could have phrased that differently, couldn't I? It's alright. It's alright. How? Wait. What? You? But I... Aetheryte. Yes. 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 Okay. Nope. That makes sense. Alright. Talimsa Laminsa. I'll be honest. I'm having trouble here. Because Gridania is where I started. So, I mean, even just looking at my notes real quick. Like, it's the section that I have more than the most stuff on. It's the section I know the most about. Ul'dah is where like the story kind of started. And Limsa Lominsa I've been to like once to do a dungeon. and that's it. But it's also the area that I find the prettiest. So I'm happy that I'm able to swap between all the different grand companies at my will. I'm a little bit sad that I know so little about Limsa Lominsa. I feel like I should know about them some more. Alright. My jacket is the Flame Lieutenant's coat. That makes sense. What are these blue quests? Rumors of a dangerous madman have that ill at ease. Okay, what's this one? No spoils, but you do pray return to the waking sands lie in ARR, and that's all in Ul'dah. So I don't think you're wrong to feel torn. Well, honestly, in terms of just like the area I find the most beautiful, which I'm a shallow fucker, like Limsa Lominsa has it for me. I love cliffside oceans, like a lot. Although I admit looking out on this is, maybe my memory was stronger than I thought it was. But still, this type of stuff is more appealing to me typically than deserts and forest. Though it's also the most pain in the ass to walk around. And where are we going? Upper floor, I assume? Yeah, upper floor, I think. How do I get up there? This looks like it's promising. Limsa is also led by Melvib, who rules, literally and figuratively. Yeah, that tracks. Nope. Wait, no, I guess maybe it's down? Because this should be 2 levels. Yeah, okay. I like Gridania. I just admit that, like, Gridania is, just because I started there, my favorite lore-wise. It's just also my least favorite looking. We're gonna ignore that. Limsa Lominsa is like my favorite aesthetic, but it's kind of mid as a town. Ul'dah, I'll admit, of the 3 towns, looks pretty fucking rad. It's not a bad, like, aesthetic.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
We don't go to Ul'dah if we don't have to on Bolmun. What the heck happens on Bolmun? Oh, so hi, Amaz.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride.
Okay, so she's a werewolf, right? Like, just from the haircut.
700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay.
Huh.
In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
That VA.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The crimson field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the black longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom standard, and our grand company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners. And together, we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano. That day, The world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa.
I'm just gonna say it. Treasure Planet, right? You know?
I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage. Yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
This is some actually pretty good voice acting, like with the quivering in the voice. That's pretty good.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom. Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
Dude! Everyone died. Can you stop being sarcastic for like 3 seconds?
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin have risen?
While the mines of Ogomoro spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now the curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port.
I'm starting to think that these people like their ships.
We must mend the rift the calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest.
I'm trying to think of an AO3 pun. I'll let you know if it ever comes to fruition.
Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves till sea swallows all.
Long live the Admiral!
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
I'll follow ye to the 7 hells, Admiral!
Gather the lads. I don't know why that's so funny.
Fancy meeting you again.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch that either. Lominsians and their boats, I ship it. Thanks, Ed. That's a thing. I tried to do an AO3 pun. I'm not allowed to make fun of anyone. As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Limsa Lominsa is plagued by 2 beast tribes. The first are the fish-like Sahagin, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. Now that's a fucking badass primal. Anything named Leviathan is instantly cool. I don't make the rules. I do make the rules. The second are the kobolds who dwell below the earth, beneath the earth, and take the primal titan for the god. Okay, so I get it. So there's 6 crystals that we have to get. We got 1 just as part of like the intro to our quest, and then there's 5 beastmen tribes and primals. Kind of assumed, but it's nice to like see those numbers line up. As if the beast tribes present weren't troublesome enough, the Guardians have also chosen to erect a fortress right in the Luminsian's backyard. And that is to say not of internal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between the various factions. And while they fight amongst themselves, the Guardians whet their blades and watch. If the Luminsians are of any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside, and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect they will soon take decisive action against the beast tribes. Marks my words, the Maelstrom Standard will be drenched by a deepest shade of crimson ere long. That a capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. I'm just saying, Ul'dah definitely has the best flag. Like, here we have the scales of justice bouncing the jewel of prosperity with the fire that Will doesn't remember what it symbolizes. Like, everything means something, besides arguably the fact that it's the color yellow. This, the color has a meaning. Crimson, red, blood of our fallen comrades. Cool. What's the ship about? Oh, you know, pirates. Which I guess it's a pirate nation, but you know, still. Tekka, this has been Philia. You are well, I hope. Would I be correct in thinking that the final remembrance service has now concluded? A moment ago, you say? What a coincidence! Jesting aside, I trust you remember that our guests from the Grand Companies? Well, delighted though we are to have them here in the Waking Sands, it would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back. Oh god, they're breeding. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Bye. Oh god, it's a knife! Bryce, watch out, they have a knife! Alright. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, I wanted to write down some notes actually real quick. So, going to my notes. So, just a couple flavor things. What the fuck does this say? Gelmora? What is Gelmora Forest? Hang on, I'm gonna open up my actual map in game. Give me a second. Black Shroud. I have no idea what Gelmora is actually. Gelmora is an ancient civilization that used to exist in the Shroud. Okay, yes. I'm gonna draw a little arrow there to remind me. 500 years. Why are all these notes so faded as compared to my current writing? 500 years. And Limsa. Oh wait. Fuck, hang on. Where was I? 500 years. And Limsa was founded when 700 years ago. Founded when ship. What was the name of it? The Galadian, whatever. Galadian crashed. God, I'm not going to be able to read that later, and I'm going to be so annoyed at myself. Look at that ship. I want to make that clear. That is the word ship. I can do better than that. I'm sorry. I need to once again cut down on the size of my pen. 700 years ago. Founded That's how you spell it, right? Yeah. And the last thing to write down is Ul'dah is run by the Ul dynasty, which I assume I wrote. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh look, I wrote Sultana, then left space for her name. Nanamo. I'm pretty sure they said this was the 12th Sultana. Ul Dynasty, yeah. I'm gonna compromise. I'm gonna go up to 30 pixels. Ooh, scandalous, I know. I think that's basically it. Oh yeah, there's all the beast tribes now. We know all of them. So the fishbacks is not the name of it, it was a slur. So, yep. Let me get rid of that real quick. Oh, for God's sake. Not the right thing. Okay. So for Limsa Lominsa, we have the Sahagin, and their primal is Leviathan, the coolest primal name. Objectively. And then the last one is also Limsa Lominsa with the Kobold or Titan. God, that certainly is handwriting, isn't it? Okay. Oh. I almost want to write down the settlers for the Black Shroud, but I don't really care that much. Yeah, I think that's about it. I mean, the only thing I don't really know is I don't actually know how long Ul'dah lasted. I know it's the 12th Sultana. God only knows how long they reigned for, though, so this could be whatever. But yeah, I'm glad you like my notes. This is exactly what I wanted when I started notes. I wanted this whole fucking mess. This is very pleasing to me in the worst possible way. I should not be happy about it, but I'm having a great time. Alright. Cool. Where am I going? Oh, yeah. Back to join one of them. Oh, God, which one do I join? There's Duskrites and Keepers of the Moon outside of Gridania living in the Shroud. I have no idea what any of that means. I'll find out. Might fuck around and find out. I almost want to join Limsa Lominsa just because it's the one I know the least about. And I want to spend some time there. Each nation is beset with problems. I trust you see now why your services are in such demand. Where there were more of you, Dekka. Well, good news. A couple million. But you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while and take a moment to reflect on your decision? Once your mind is made up, pray give the Grand Company officers your answer.
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep. The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies. As though the Calamity and Seventh Umbral Era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alize, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies.
I can't tell if these guys hate the Grand Companies or not. Oh, well, no, they do. So at least they've been pretty openly hostile so far.
Will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience.
Okay, cool. Anyway. Notes. Give. Archon Louis Soir. Grandkids. I see the resemblance now. We have Alpha. Oh, sorry. Alpha Nod. And wait. What the fuck is his name? Okay. Sorry. I said I would stop doing this, popping up my notes in the middle of cutscenes, but it just hit me like a truck, like, oh, of course they're fucking Archon Louis Soir's grandkids. Why didn't I realize that?
There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I need to find it.
Oh, you're gonna fuck up bad.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
I don't like these
My
characters.
lady, we are to escort you.
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all. The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
Alright. Wait, Louis Soir? No. Yeah, it makes sense that Louis Soir fucked. Alright. What's going on? Alfie's just mad that why don't all the countries of the world just give up their stupid squabbles and make world peace? Yeah, I was like that when I was 14 too, so that makes sense. Oh god, okay. So Gridania, Ul'dah, and Limsa. Gridania is kind of the area I'm the most invested in from a lore perspective, and I do love forests. Ul'dah, as a theme, isn't that interesting to me. The desert isn't that interesting to me. And to be honest, if you notice me making faces during the general speech, very off-putting speech to me. Very, very strong, very Hua, our country speech. But then again, that was basically all of them. He was just the most upfront about it. And Limsa I have barely any opinion on. Because, like, I haven't been there. I've only been there in passing to do a dungeon. Though I admit that the idea of, like, pirates and freedom of everything isn't all that appealing to me. I picked purely based on the least offensive uniform of my lad. Honestly, I think all the colors would probably look good on Deca. I mean, my man can rock his shit. It just depends on what I actually want to do. You know? Boy. A cute skirt with a butt window? I'm in! No, stop. Stop. Okay, I'm only gonna say this once. Why the fuck are the Immortal Flames officers blue and the Storm officers are red? Like, why? Did they give the wrong... No, they got the crest on it and everything. There's the Storm. Okay, there's the boat. Flames with the gold, blue, and red. Yeah, and then Serpent with the why are they snakes? They haven't explained why they're snakes yet. And that bugs me. Where are the snakes? I want to know the symbolism behind the snakes. Just tell me about the snakes. Snakes are interesting. I held a snake once when I was like 10. I was in assembly back in like middle school, and they had some big animal person. I don't even know why they were there, but they had a snake, and they were picking people from the crowd. And I remember I got upset, and I was like, "Man, I never get picked." And he heard me. It was like, "All right, sure, you come up." And then I held the snake's butt with a bunch of other kids. Foundational memories. I'm sure this is all very interesting to you, but God. I just wish I liked any of these three nations more. I want to like them more. I guess... I mean, so the reason I'm taking so long to think about this, I know it doesn't matter. This is just making me think more so about three cities. And making me think about, like, you know, what I actually like about the three countries so far. Let me open my notes and just look at this for a second. Like, Gridania is neat. But, like, okay, well, what about the heads of the three cities? I think in terms of the heads of the three cities, like in terms of their governments, I like hang on. We're gonna do this properly. So, like, so in terms of the heads, like the government, there's Ulda, Gridania, and Limsa Lominsa. Probably Ulda is first for me, Limsa Lominsa is second, and Gridania is third. I'm not deep into the Elder Seedseer. I like the General a lot, personally. He's just very cool. This is not a fresh page of notes. This is basically just like scribbles. Theming? In terms of raw theming, here's the thing here. Theming is different between like execution. Hang on. I'm gesticulating a lot. And y'all need to be able to see that. That's very important to me. So in terms of like, wow, I'm so tall. I'm so big. Now you can see that boy in all his glory. How big is that camera compared to... Yeah, it's fine. That's bigger. You can also see that my hair refuses to ever behave. So there's theming in terms of execution and idea. Because I really wish I could put Limsa Lominsa in first here. But to be honest, it's not super inspiring to me. Enough that it's probably... boy. I'm gonna give a tie for second between Ulda and Gridania. I'm gonna give Limsa Lominsa for third. Now let's talk about history. Probably first to Gridania, second to Ulda, third to Limsa Lominsa. Like, it just in terms of like the history of Gridania is neat. I like elementals. I think that they're cool. I like the sort of force on the ground and then being brought up to like live well with the forest. Ulda just has like old tyrannical dynasties, and then the new dynasty essentially. Because I remember the old tyrannical dynasty locked a bunch of like a whole race of essentially a slave race in the mines. That was the dungeon that we did for them. So they're dicks, or they were. And then the new Ul dynasty is a thing, and maybe they're dicks in different ways, we don't know. And then Limsa Lominsa, pirates. Freedom. We pirates. Limsa rating last at theming is insane to me. I want to like, I'm actually, hang on. We're going to take a fucking... Yeah, fuck it. We're going to actually walk around Limsa Lominsa for a second, just because I want to look at it. Just to get a look. Because like, the one part that I saw was not very inspiring. I just realized I didn't need to cast that. I just want to go to Limsa Lominsa next. We'll pay for it. Whatever, you know. Think of the weird line leads. Gridania, someone think of the children. All down together we are one. Limsa, gather the lands. You're right, we should gather the lands. I'll admit, in the daytime, this is much stronger. At night, it looks kind of bland. But in the daytime, the white, rocky, cliffy spires, pretty fucking cool. Like, I'm a sucker for oceans. It's just that the theming isn't just like how it looks. Theming, we have identical cowgirl outfits, whatever. Theming isn't just it in terms of like looks. It's also in terms of like execution of those looks and like stories and everything. And this is where Limsa Lominsa has a little bit more trouble for me. Of just, I'm not as interested in pirates. I think I'm making a much bigger deal of this than I need to. Limsa Lominsa is pretty though. I'll be the first to say, it's really pretty. Just the open views and everything. I'm gonna start. I'll just start with Limsa Lominsa on the basic assumption that it's the one I know the least about. And I want to explore it a little bit more. And then maybe I'll swap companies later. But I just know so little about... I know so little about Limsa Lumensa. I've been there for no time at all. So... well, be honest. Does which grand company I pick really affect that much? If it wasn't, I just don't like deserts. If it wasn't for the fact it wasn't in the desert, Old Da would probably be the one I pick. But I'm just so disinterested in the area. The area is very unappealing to me. Alright. Another choice to me. It's time to add your name to our roles. Make your way to Limsa Lumensa and seek out the Grand Company's headquarters. But I was just there! Maelstrom Command is located on the upper deck. I'll send word to our personals. The duties of a Maelstrom soldier can be both arduous and challenging, but I promise you, you will not regret this choice. May your passage be swift and your bearing sure. Oh my god. I'm paying like 1,000 just to teleport. It used to be something real bad about PvP, but they fixed it. Will take the ferry, no rip. Oh, fuck. Well, anyway, where am I going? I need to go to the other floor. That and a specific mount if you get 100 frontline wins. I assume that's PvP. I'm not going to deal with that. And have I unlocked the full... all the aetheryte shards? Yeah. Okay, where am I actually going? It's on the upper depths. Here. Twice your knowledge of how to get around is as scary as it is. There's a tiny mimic! Their teeth are messed up. Anyway. Let's see. You. Yep. God, I thought that howling was my alarm going off for a second. Hail Adventure. They have guns? I picked the right one. Hail Adventure. What business have you at Maelstrom Command? My name is Deco Savo. I believe you are expecting me. I'm here to enlist if you will have me. I'm... nice. Then well met, and welcome to the Maelstrom. I'll need a name for the role, so... wait a minute, you're him, aren't you? Deca Salvo. Ah, you're just as our recruitment officer described. Glad to have you aboard, friend. Now, before I can accept your oath, you must be made aware of several... Sir? Oh, that's way less cool of an outfit. Fuck, I signed up for the wrong place. What is it, Private? And this had better be important. Sir, we received a report from a lookout tower in La Nausicaa, sir. Imperial forces have fired upon a Highwind Skyways airship. The vessel's in a bad way, sir, and appears to be banking for an emergency landing at Cedarwood. Cedarwood? God damn it. Wait, they said damn! They swore! They swore! We have no troops available in that area. The bulk of our infantry is bogged down on the coast, skirmishing with the fishbacks. Salvo, this is highly irregular, but I feel your first duty in service to the Maelstrom must needs be unofficial. If our man in the lower La Nausicaa is correct, the airship will come down in territory crawling with Imperial scouts. If there are any survivors, we must reach them before the Garleans do. Make haste to Cedarwood, locate the airship, and if any of its occupants are alive, make sure they come to no further harm. We'll see about swearing you in upon your return. You got it. Is that baseball? Oh, you have a gun. Wait, you can have a gun? What in the... shit. Okay, I'll admit that outfit is pretty sick. The glossy red with the black. Red and black is just a good color scheme. And based on the fact that you're literally a succubus, it works out. Instead of swearing in, you just swore. Very, very rude. Now, to head to Cedarwood. Okay, out the east side, so we have to go down a deck and then out the east side. So how do I get to the bottom deck? Actually, I should probably just be able to teleport out, right? What? In the Golden Fox? Alright. Kind of assuming... Okay, I think this is correct. Yep, this was correct. I might as well hit up this crystal while I'm here. Oh, this is nice. The big open plains with rocky outcroppings. I like this. This is cute. If you play the gun job, it's your job to shoot guns. I'm gonna play the gun job as my DPS class. I'll be honest, I wasn't sure if I wanted to be an archer or not because I like archery. I think archery is cool. Because it is cool. I'm a simple man. But are you telling me that I can shoot guns? I'm gonna shoot guns. I bet I need to level up archery first or some shit. This is pretty. This is, you know what this gives me the vibes of for some reason? It reminds me of Monster Hunter. I think that's a reasonable thing to, like, be reminded of by this, but still. Just gotta get to Heavensward. Yep, we got a long way to go, don't we? You just own everything in the game, don't you? Alright, we're moving on. Got a crystal to meet up with real quick. Let me sprint. Let me sprint. Alright. Touch the crystal. Do it now. Cool. Alright, and now just down back out the south. Hey, anyone want to see what bones sound like when they break? Anyone want to see what bones sound like when they break? Yeah, that's the right sense. That's the one I'm going to go with. Alright, well, we're in for a little bit of a trek. How are y'all doing? So, I guess we're just going to be slaying 5 gods. I'm kind of assuming what ARR is going to take us through. I'm going to be honest, I'm not interested in Archon Louis-Suave's grandchildren right now. They're both just little shits, but not yet in a very interesting way. I'm sure that'll change with time. We'll see how that goes. Tracks. I'm hopeful, you know. It's been nice kind of hearing details about the history of these places, but, you know, thinking about which... Oh my god. I want to see what... No! I'm sorry, I just want to see what you look like when you're asleep. I typed out timeout Bryce, but I won't do it. I won't do it. I'll kill you. Think carefully. You know what, that works for me. I'm gonna go before Bryce slaughters them all. they're all alive. They're all alive. It's fine. It's fine. Let's take a look. Oh, there's no aetherite here. Huh. Oh yeah, shit, I'm supposed to talk to all the chocobo keepers, aren't I? It's whatever. Oh yeah, that's the ship that crashed. I wonder if we can have our first, like, in-person contact with the Garleans. I'm not sure we have, unless you count maybe some of the shit that's happened. Wait, yeah, aren't these... Wait, no. Is that what I'm getting into? Yep, alright. Let's do it. God, I'm gonna have to remember what combat is like now. I hope I don't have to heal. Shit, it's healing through control or shift? Just through control, I think. Buddy, you are not very... An adventure? What are you doing out here? No, wait, let's find some cover first. God, thank God everyone in MMOs are always blind. We walked 10 feet away. Are we exhausted? Dude, do some cardio. I could have run that distance. I probably would get exhausted, let's be honest. Maelstrom Command sent you. How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. He's got a good point. Sup? Be at ease, sir. We are of the Maelstrom. You're a Garland Ironworks engineer, yes? One of our lookouts reported the attack on your craft. We're here to rescue you. You must be Salvo. Good work on reaching our friend here before the Imperials. I don't like that their outfits for like the basic troops are like brown petticoats or whatever. I've never seen a craft of this design. It must be Garland's work. Is there no end to the man's treachery? Garland. The secrets of Magitech belong in Imperial hands. They are not to be squandered on the Eorzean savages. Garland and Magitech. Okay, cool. God damn it, it's Bryce. We are taking this crap back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must. And bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. Oh, slaughter them all. Scouting party from Castrum Orsidians, I'd say. Seem they want your ship, engineer. What the fuck is Castrum Orsidians? Wedge, you have to help him. That fool of a Lalafell was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. The tiny Bronco? Isn't that the new design people have been whispering about? It's the first airship we built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland, well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight. And she was soaring, she really was. Till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. Alright, pay attention. We're gonna hit those Imperials hard and fast. If they want a souvenir from Eorzea, they can have a knife in the gut. But they're not getting that ship. Oh, and don't forget to save the Lalafell. What say you, Salvo? Ready to give those curs a hiding? Like a tidal wave, lads! Get their ass! Do we have to save the Lalafell though? Yes. Yes, we do. Hey, we got a whole ass adventuring party. That's cool. Easy peasy combat for right now. Waiting for my Mari to spell up with like 1,000 different spells. What the shit? No! Go to sleep. Fuck you. Nope. He fully resisted it. Buddy, you've got to my dodge better. I got the other counter with you alive. Seriously though, where the fuck did that come from? What the hell? Oh wow, my kid is nothing for the most part. Thank God there's nothing going on there. Oh yeah, I'm actually casting What? Get your ass back! Get your ass away from me! Cave with Castro City. Yeah, I guess I should have got that. Alright, easy peasy. Biggs! I like your hair. Wedge, you shouldn't have stayed with the ship. That was a close one. Too damn close. How's she look, anyway? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can wring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. A few minor modifications, and we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. We'll stand watch until the ship is ready to take off. The Imperials will come looking for their scouts eventually, but I doubt they'll get here for a good while yet. Salvo, you're free to return to Maelstrom Command and complete your induction. Ordinarily, I'd ask you to stay, but I think we'd all feel better knowing an adventurer of your ability was safely sworn in and ready for the next mission. Rest assured, I'll inform Command of the part you played today. I want to say sorry, you know, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. I got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously though, if it hadn't been for you and the Maelstrom lads here, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I'm in your debt, friend. We both are. Yeah, and I'm here too. Wedge! Thank you. We're very grateful. There you go. Oh, I thought those were sheeps. I'll be honest, I was about to kill you. I think, like, I'll be honest. Be honest. Who do you back in a fight? Me or Lollipop Chainsaw over here? I would back Lollipop Chainsaw. She could probably kill me in an instant. But could Bryce kill me? Yeah, they could probably kill me in an instant. Am I going the right way? I don't think I am. Where am I? I don't remember coming from here. Wait, there's a direct bridge to the Limsa Laminsa upper decks? Did Bryce just pass me going like 15 miles an hour? Don't worry about it. Where am I? I don't trust them. I'd say any further that I can throw them, but I could probably throw a Lalafell pretty far. Yeah, especially far if you top sending on the Limsa Limits upper decks. Okay, that's a boom. Yeah. You know, there's this funny problem that Rainbow Six Siege faces as a video game. Because when it came out, it was all 100% serious, anti-terrorism, realistic, door-to-door close combat fighting. And now they have skins which are crossovers with, like, they have skins that are like WWE crossovers. Like, it's gotten very, very silly. I used to look at that and I thought, wow, you know, it must be really, really hard to maintain a consistent feeling across a game for a long period of time. Especially when you're trying to keep to a serious theme. Because people will buy cosmetics that are cool. And, you know, considering that in the span of 10 minutes, I've seen Evangelion, magic brooms, magical stabby children. I would say that Final Fantasy XIV has trouble sticking to a theme, but I'll let you know as soon as I figure out what the fuck that theme is. Also, hi, Saren. I adore Lala's gremlin energy. I feel a kinship. Yeah, that's not surprising to me. Also, I could have gone here this quick. That's good to know. Yep, that's a Horse of the Apocalypse. Okay, I'll admit, it's kind of a bop. I'm enjoying it. What was I doing? I assume there's some... Where am I going? Oh, here. It's possible I'm a little bit stupid. Yeah. And there's the Dan Jones outfit, is what I always think of it, just because it's the one that's in the commission. Is that gonna happen every time I walk in here? Hang on. Okay, thank God. If that sound happened every single fucking time, I got jump scared both times I've walked in. I really hope that's not a theme. It's a theme, isn't it? Welcome back, Salvo. I just heard the report. You need be concerned about the engineers. They completed their return trip without further Imperial interference. I must admit, I had my doubts at first, but it seems the stories about you are true. I look forward to seeing what else you're capable of. After you're properly inducted into the Maelstrom, of course. Oh, now and speaking of your induction. There you go. Alright. That is gonna be it for me. I gotta go to bed. I gotta get to work tomorrow. So, I'm gonna end stream. We're gonna raid Dory. Ooh, what is Rainbow Six streaming? Oceana League. I should probably know what's going on there. But, raid Dory Swift. Because... Give me a second. We're gonna raid Dory Swift as soon as I remember how any of this works. I typed it. I did it at Dory Swift. Thanks for the stream, Will, and letting me be a nuisance. Yeah, of course, Spice. I adore your many adorable outfits. Right. Cool. Thank y'all for coming. I'll make sure to have... Oh, I forgot. I have the VODs for me and Deer's thing downloaded. I just really need to actually fuse them together into one VOD because I really don't want to upload those separately because they're both like an hour and a half long. Have a good night, everyone. And tell Doig I said that they're cuties and I love their setup. It's so fucking good. I'm still mad about it. Alright. Bet. Give me 1 second, and then we're gonna do the raid. Wait, how long until it does it automatically? Yeah, still a second. Alright, good night, Saren, good night, Bravdo, good night, Ed, good night, Bryce. Good night, Amaz, and good night, Lime, if they're still listening to this to go to sleep. Good night, good night! Bye-bye!